Abuja Ghana party in the park. Akwaba UK and starting with UK. And I feel your Maya for the past 18 years. Ababe ya be a catch on Ababe yearly event we look up to. Last weekend, Yana, the latest edition. So artists like Kamido, Jackie, and then high life legends like Oforian Ponsa, Kofinti, KK Posu, Kansas Sydney. New Mama Kika who co perform. Here we go. Santino! Santino! What that show the artist Shatta Wale go show up. Not just him, but artist Nigerian artist here friend Mayokui. Mayokun was the one, yeah. Kofi Kinata, and then I think Black Sheriff. But Abuja, these last 4 artists here Mudino or man show up. But Shatta Wale in particular, and then the other Bea and then I'm out for a because said with Andy Dusty, Shatta Wale Yoko UK to the event. Akwaba UK for your flyers promoting says Shatta Wale, but at the end of the day, no, Shatta show up and then conversation started happening. It's okay. Then a course, then a happen yes Shatta Wale ama. And now, or maybe no be Bekasa. I'm talking about Mr. Dennis, you know, organizer Mr. Akwaba UK Nakasa, and then Shatta Wale will be our better. But if you ask me, both of them are right at the same time, which is weird. Let's get into it. Yeah, we just started their things hours before the show na Ankasano. And Akwaba UK proposed to say near Shatta Wale into me mind, then I think says Kofi Kinata and them. So man went to me money in a man for whom ye. And after the show and happy and a course. It was successful. People enjoyed themselves, all follow cooking with Cinda proposed to a couple of videos at him say, yeah. Twerking to the police if you're not well. After the conversation, number said, then a happy in Shatta Wale into Myanmar. Or near attractive Mustafa Tanazi interview, Mr. Dennis, and our video children said, I went to the event, you know, and Shatta Wale's son arguing, who he ska, and then because of that, you know, and then as agreement, any understanding, and to Myanmar, how much Shatta Wale ama. You go video, no, you know, kind.
You I ain't here, or game potting is see.
And they're very simple. So when I'm saying, in this day and age, it's something we call communication.
Okay.
At the time, we got the communication that both parties couldn't make it, for whatever the reasons may be. We had to announce and let people know. From our side, as organizers, everything was done. Everything that we needed to do was done. However, it's also down to the individuals as well to do what they needed to do to make for both parties to come together. Now, as promoters, we're very, very disappointed, especially for the crowd and the fans that came there for whoever they wanted to come and see, whether it's Jackie, whether it's Kofi Kinata, whether or Oforian Ponsa or whatever.
So yeah, that is an explanation as to why until we make it that press release saying these artists sent to Myanmar. Until one of the interviewer and Mustafa Bisa said, yeah, few hours to the show, so I'm only more agreement here. After the Kokoba said few hours to the show, no more pull off, and as for Mama.
Party in the Park is not based on artists alone.
Okay.
It's a
festival.
It's a festival that has various attractions, from Debo of Chiefs to kids activities to people buying and selling
Ghanaian
to the
food.
Ghanaian food. You saw for yourself.
Well, yeah.
Yes. So the whole idea of the festival is to make sure we have different attractions coming together. Of course, music media plays a very major part. So the whole idea of us is to make sure we have musicians from Ghana and maybe non-Ghanaians. If you watch the history of Ghana Party in the Park, we've never relied or advertised on artists. So the most important thing is that to make sure we come together. Party in the Park came from the idea of meet me there. Meet me there wasn't about artists. It was about just everybody coming together. So Ghanaians in the diaspora could come together. However, the last couple of years, we all live in the social media world, as you just said in your previous discussion here. People are expecting artists. So what we also need to do is make sure we get some good artists coming.
Come on board.
We prefer even not to advertise artists, and what they come is what they will see. However, as a surprise, we've had surprise before. We've had Sarkodie, we've had Stoneboy, all of them do a surprise.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, that formula works for us. However, it didn't work for us this year, whereby we decided at a later stage to advertise all our artists. And not all our artists came. We have to apologize, first of all, to the fans.
To the fans, okay.
And we, the promoters, we're also looking at why didn't it happen? What can we do, make it right to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Okay. Maybe this question. You see, you did everything.
Correct.
So that means you had whether verbal you had a contract.
Whether verbal greeting, you know, there's something where they say agreement is agreement. Whether it's by teletext, by fax,
so you had agreement with,
we had
every artist, including Shatta Wale and Kofi.
Every artist we put on. Right?
You had agreement with them.
We had an agreement with them, whether it's verbally, whether it's by paper, whether it's by electronic, whichever way. I will not put anybody's name anywhere.
Okay, well understood. But the person maybe say, there's a more have a verbal agreement, or like how come? Just I think few hours to the show, 1 or 2 hours to the show. Now, back one can say, and I say. Even before a few hours, now we release it later. I think say a day before that time, before hours now the show. You who say na Shatta tweeted.
Yeah. Although he was tweeting, there was still what you call time for what negotiation.
So you were still negotiating
when I say negotiating, we were still having discussion with his
PR or manager.
His PR, let's say his representative.
Okay.
Right, to make sure it can still happen.
Okay.
Not only just that, making sure he could be able to board a plane, all the necessary planes from Ghana, which will allow him to be here.
But Mobuki plane ticket, man.
Plane tickets, everything is booked.
So according to Mr. Dennis, Akwaba UK, or see they did everything on their behalf. Send a Shatta Wale bet me, but that is understood. Both parties, Akwaba UK and then Shatta Wale will be Bekasa. And then in the beginning of my video, no may say both of them are right and your muka and true. How is that happening? But Mustafa video num dia or Musin your SOA biano waye. And then Mustafa bisa follow up question say why and yes mu yenina. Nasa Shatta Wale ama no na tete say. Or Mr. Shatta Wale charge 50,000 pounds. That's the reason why in tia or mano. Is that true?
Mate say mo propose amount like a lesser than 50,000 pounds and honor issues in a free. So get me confirm me what?
That I cannot confirm because I'm not tuned to that information. What I do know is that a demand was made at a very late stage, and we wanted to discuss it with his representative.
A monetary demand.
It was monetary demands, yes.
So Yabuja, one problem this time free no. Shatta Wale team, Nini team, make a last minute demand there. Or more intimate, agreement and intimate hold. And in tia, Abuzia Shatta Wale mama performing. But near that video, now my for can want some more near say, yes, Shatta Wale pull out of the agreement about 12 hours to the event, which is, kind of unprecedented.
But most started like agreement before the show. Sad demands number.
No, it came in exactly round about. If I could recall, UK time, around about say 5:30
p.m. a day to the show.
I think between 5:30 and 6:30
to the show. That is a day to the show.
Yeah, that's correct.
12 hours to the event, and a Wale pull out, which is bad in every regard. But we will get to Wale's point. Wale's on the side of the story where his FM within the dust to be. But video when anyone Mustafa beside and say, okay, now the entire name agreement, then you pull out. At the dead minute. And Mr. Dennis Ibechim say, Obi and how was he dealing, Obi and how was he in the business? What you say? So, there are some 1, 2, be Nanko baby, and then what kind of worker?
Question of baby son is a say, when the artists now have agreement that I didn't just 12 hours to the show, or make another demand.
Again, everybody and the way they do their business, everybody and the way in which they request for their demands or whatever they need to make sure they are happy.
Okay.
If that was the best way for him to communicate that with us, that also is the best way.
You don't have a problem with that.
Don't have a problem.
So there wouldn't be anything like you trying to even go to court because only artists now have a contract. Not 12 hours to the show or bet change.
Right now, going to court is not what we look. Right now, what we need to do or what we are looking at is first of all making sure apologies goes to the fans. So
yeah, was only the court in same being, but if you ask me, the thing they say, you can you true, but I think he's leaving a couple of details out. And then Shatta Wale responds in the buy. And then I say, filling some of the details now. This video may say, Yako Wale the and so his FM. Now what his FM the no and the dust the kind you can saying Mr. Dennis Akwaba UK Kasaya man can the exact same thing or can Mr. Fahono when the dust show no so. And then Andy Frey, Shatta Wale, and then Shatta Wale so tries on so bad no so need him. Which what do you call?
When I came to the studio recently, I was telling everyone about the brand Shatta Wale that has become an institution.
Yeah, but you know that Shatta Wale being Shatta Wale be brage kakra. Or see they say Shatta brand, it's not just a brand alone, Abusia. It's also an institution. But they be Shatta and Sam starting and because according to Shatta Wale, no make it 2 demands to the organization of Akwaba UK. Both demands, they never met it. What they say. That's the reason why one question. But they if
he has apologized, fine. He will come because he knows that's the norm. Like he would come back and just let everybody know that he's sorry and blah blah. But Ali, let me just go straight to the point. This is the guy I was speaking to, Dennis of Akwaba UK, in America, and this is the idea I was giving him that you guys have organized party in the park for over 10 years now, and it's always been the same way. Artists will be on board, blah blah. But I have my album coming out, and I would really want to showcase it to the fans in London because it'll be like 4 or 5 months since I've not been to London. So 4 or 5 years since I've not been to London, if I will put it that way. So we actually had a plan that he should do a GOG flyer, for me, in conjunction with Akwaba UK. So the whole title was going to be Akwaba UK in conjunction with Shatta Movement GOG Experience. That's Gift of God Experience.
Yeah, but just Shatta Wale making a point to her. You don't can say the whole Ghana party in the park UK it's kind of it's a conjunction this year, a conjunction with Akwaba UK and then Shatta Wale to promote Shatta Wale's album because people are coming from all over the world just for this experience. And then it will be lovely to put Shatta Wale's album in the faces of all these new people. They will listen to his song, maybe even become, SM fans and whatever. And Akwaba UK and go for that idea because I think, if that happens, the name Ghana parties in the park changes. That's the reason why they didn't want to compromise, the whole thing, in my opinion. So that is what I think about this whole thing, first place, because that is number one Shatta Wale's, the agreement here and the demand you make it to the organizers.
Secondly, I told him that he should try and get visas for my team. My team is big, but we actually came to a conclusion where, I could just take 4 of them with me, including me. That makes 5.
Now, most times, organizers say, where Europe were, a day artist free Ghana and Africa banner. Problem I time be mushi anyway saying. Artists in a bar, Obenya can a bush your phone in Edinachi. Understand this. Nipa na ebuku for the show no. Ohia wonkwa. One our person because you are big because the brand no wo no. So dia manfo we break out. So dia manfo we break do achi. Understand this if you are coming to an event, nipa na or the wo ba no. So aje visa for wo wonkwa according to Shatta Wale no ka ho nipa 5 and as Akwaba UK provided visa mom. And then sometimes if you go to the embassies now because they know it's okay. Artists and one perform for the show. Then they ain't a man for much. So most of the times the embassies bounce or mama can in visas. So I think maybe that is part of the reason why Akwaba UK I can't say I'm Shatta Wale into me uncle. Because the embassy it be a delay. That my opinion if you delay or more visa on time. What I say, but Shatta Wale the end day they know the name, they know the brand. So it's likely some them on the man. And indeed, Shatta Wale visa man. But coming with 4 extra people just to prove it's all you're done. We are Shatta Wale na busia. As any panel de oba no person 4-star or 5-star hotel man. Nipa na ba flight to the no first class and a business class. And sana ne nko fo nyina beka ho. Ne nko fo ne ba hotel ade Shatta Wale be ko no. So pay rooms or what the Shatta Wale and then the cost it keeps going up. What I say. And sana the agreed upon fee so the man after performance Aba. Sometimes ni nipa na charge even 10,000. But the end of the show no, now what boka on that artist over twice the amount now ebi or charge no. Which is crazy. But what Shatta deal we say no see on charge but here say they sell 2 demands no. organizers in the meeting, no more meeting movie. What are you doing?
And what I told him basically and vividly was that it's time we Ghanaian artists start supporting our industry like gatekeepers, the coaches in the game, like how I put it. So this is a show that I would want to come and perform for him for free. I don't want him to take any, I don't want to charge him any money. I want him to take all the money that he's going to make from the show, but he should just make sure, you know, he gets these two things done right for me.
Yeah, so that is Shatta Wale's demand there, or the mad organizers. No? Pretty simple demand there, and commit me a meeting. And then they never met it. From Shatta's point of view, no, it will be a very great promotional tool for him. So, a man will get to listen and not to know, say, the album, latest one, GOG album, so anyone will at least, you know, get to understand or know a little bit about the whole album. So that will help him promotional wise, what I say. And then the organizers, you get a big artist like Shatta Wale to come perform for you for free, which is kind of a win-win situation. Then again, I don't know the reason behind Nipa for an uncle person or more kind of what they corner or more intimian corner. I don't think so. Munya visa. That is what I'm thinking. I may know movie akasai. So I'm just telling you what I think. But the uncle Shatta video. So
fast forward. I was there and I saw a flyer featuring, you know, a whole lot of artists with Mayu Cool from Nigeria and stuff like that. And I called him and I was like, Dennis, this is not what we spoke about. You know, it's like you're losing focus. He said, oh, it's the team. And I was like, no, when I was speaking to you, there was no team. It was just me and you on the phone. I was in America when I was speaking to you, and I explained vividly to you, like into details, that you guys have organized this thing for a long time, and this is how I want us to go. Because I've not been on Party on the Park before, and this is going to be like my first time, and people are going to be excited about it.
Oh, I see. So from Shatta Wale's anger, he wanted him to... No, person, no one kind of the solo artist for the event. No, then that can't work because all the time, like at least in recent times, I'm Ghana Party in the Park UK, multiple artists are on the bill. Even time Shatta can say, "Sa what they corporate for multiple artists also." And then from how Shatta Wale is talking, I think they no person no one a big artist here. Nko more than back for the event, and pretty much nobody else. And then who say flyers go up, amount for other artists was and who say no, this is not going to happen. And the young person after session realizes okay, then it happened, you know, move on to the next one. And
it was like, no, he was his team, and we forgot about that side. And I was like, okay, then let's think of my team here and for my visas and stuff like that. And for the past like 3 weeks, I've been asking Dennis, when will my team get their visa? Because we all submitted it together, and they brought out my passport first.
Yeah, but you don't know, and I'm the fact is, I'm going passport and now visa first, and then say other people like get their visas at that exact moment. And then again, Dennis, even though say your connections and links, I don't think so. We any say our Ghana embassy or UK, send a bay for some man for no visas. I think that if Akwaba UK G2 say, or more the artists and Shatta Wale and the 4 artists in the back, they will have to send them invitations, they will have to, you know, book plane tickets, give them credible documentations here, a better valid to the embassy's eyes, send a better ombejina so more visas. And then Shatta Wale, like I said, ni name no is known, but the other folks in the account, bia ye ni mo musa wa hu na me pa kire no. That's the reason why or bia o mo de ni delay and na makora no untimi blame Akwaba UK entirely for that. But they ku enim.
And I kept saying, when would the team be ready? Because I need the team to be there with me so we can have, you know, a beautiful show. Could you believe that back and forth came to the Thursday I came to you when I left your studio? That was the last time I called him and told him that, yo, try and make this thing possible because I can't leave Ghana without my team. It was like, yeah, he's going to try, blah, blah, blah. And on Friday, I actually have to get to him again and go like, yo, Dennis, he's like, you're joking with the thing now. Is it because I said I want to perform for free? And Andy, I want to take this opportunity to tell every promoter out there that sometimes people like me, I want to support. I know Dennis can pay me to come and perform at Akwaba UK. He knows how much I charge. I've done deals with him. And he knows where my rate is.
To say Akwaba UK can't pay you, no, that is just, you know, Shatta Wale being Shatta Wale. Akwaba UK can pay you because, you know, he brings other artists on board. do purchases. And then I've seen other promoters and organizers within Europe. Or Shatta Wale about Europe. So don't say the guy can bring you to UK. Nah, I don't think that is the case at all.
You know, but when you behave like this, and you wouldn't even come and tell people the truth, but you just write a formal letter, and that's what I'm saying. People are not finding the problems, the solution to our problems, because when they come on radio like this, they won't be truthful. And it's about time, you know, we stand up and tell them what is right, because this is like a disrespect to my fans in the UK. You know, it's like a fraudulent type of mindset that he's taking upon himself. Because on the day actually when I was even trying to let him know that, Dennis, okay, if you can make this thing possible, pay me so I will come and perform. Because they were insisting I come alone.
I was in the beginning, I can say both of them, no, are right, no, and they are telling the truth, no. This is what I meant. Because Shatta Wale know two demands to the organizers. So, okay, first of all, managing kind of a collaboration thing between GOG album and then Shatta Wale versus the Aquaba UK. Say be your prime artist or I performing. And then in return, no, he will not charge you. That was something bia Aquaba UK for me. So Shatta Wale had to, you know, turn to the second deal, which was for 4 of my guys can now pay the Emra show, no. And that also, no, Aquaba UK into me. So what I think I make us say or more me in a statement here right and say I think at the dead end, no, Shatta Wale requested say, okay, me may for free if I'm not getting any benefit from it. Because first of all, the GOG deal now mama interested in this thing and can see me by performing for free, no. GOG 10 1 year. So because of that, I 1 year into no. And then 4 of my guys say I'm coming home banoswa. We went to me and yeah, I'm not getting anything initially from this deal. So when to me I get these 2 things now, then there is no way you know, me I perform for free. And I think that Aquaba UK people were counting on Shatta Wale perform for them for free. And because of that, you know, and Shatta Wale amba. Because I think that the dead end na Shatta who is okay. First deal then happen. Second demand and this one happen, you know. And I was okay, so Saturday and still not person me by because you've made prior saying it's okay, I'm coming. And then I've told my fans in UK, anywhere around the world, say I'm coming. And then when to me meet me demand now. The next option left is to pay me, send a buyer member. If you can't pay my figure, then I'm not coming. And I think that is exactly what happened. Even though Shatta Wale nyane visa, no, he didn't want to leave his crew behind and then go to UK by himself to perform for free. That is the whole deal. That is the whole reason Shatta Wale amba. Because I think and I understand they say if Shatta Wale can so charge you £20,000. Now so mu £20,000 free come be that shows they are not making any money, and then at some point they will run at a loss. So Shatta Wale jitum so by performing for free you know, it was something they can all get behind. They understand saying be beneficial for both parties. By name to me massa. I'm not saying it's artists like Jackie, Camido, Wentu Omoka. I just obey to but ain't that massive. What you say, you know, what Baba perform, why are there Juweka Crewe? Because you know, Aquaba UK is a big distance, and then obey to me more getting more opportunities within the UK. Obey to me more finding, you know, you coming to UK, you know, find possibilities here. Obey to me in your career, whatever. But for an artist already established like Shatta Wale, no. On shedding here that thing not that much what you like artists like Amido one will never patch no. So that is the reason why in short no Shatta Wale anko perform no. Shatta Wale ni team Aquaba UK 2 demands and community say na be Shatta bet ma perform for free or mentimi meeting, and because o mentimi meeting no Shatta say mo person me bastella and e muntu am normal feel am charge e kan say promoters no say na be ya meba, and then they also decided to not pay. That is the reason why Shatta Wale uncle. At least you put 2 and 2 together. That is the logical reasoning behind this whole thing. Because Shatta Wale nya visa, you to only take it according to Mr. Dennis. You to only take it and go bet me get you on the plane and go to UK. But one call because of that exact reason. Okoya ko perform for free, and he didn't want to do that for free. I brought one meeting 2 previous demands on. It is what it is. That's simple. AB Express #1 website. I bet me go dig Ghana Africa. Jabia we here and found when we are for number be our visit abexpress.com. I was yako say kente nkutokura na upebia benyebi. Ahenema toma no ma ye dia ye hu ye man to my pam ntade ni nyina kɔ abexpress.com abusua benya bi aduane ho no ma na wo pɛ kora na kɔ abexpress.com benya bi ato ho nye wunya kora no na so contact omo a ombe find ways and means ombe get no ma na wuhia no to your doorsteps. It doesn't matter where you live, it will be a way. Oh, no, wow, store corner person sell it through abexpress.com. That is a possibility. Near years of contact ABExpress is that simple. Show me short video in the end video. No.
Who approach memo? Now, per se, Obito be free Ghana Brewa, ABExpress. Who approach memo? No, per se, Obito near my may pussy for Ghana Mawa, ABExpress. Who Ghana? Now, what Tony Ama now per se you deliver bro with fear? ABExpress. And now we are Ghanini, now what on audience wa ABExpress and our platform. Abini ABBI. Na kain so say. Anytime, yeah, we better idea free ABExpress no will support businesses and what Ghana.
ABExpress.com. No, thanks for watching. Subscribe to your YouTube channel and click on the man. So new video be able to be on a buy and on second. Till we meet again, adios.